Before Vybz Kartel, dancehall pulsed with a different energy. Born in Kingston's streets, the music was raw and real. Shabba Ranks, Buju Banton, Supercat. These were the kings who built the foundation. Their voices were commanding, their rhythms heavy, and their lyrics gritty. Dancehall was the heartbeat of Jamaican culture, telling stories of struggle, joy, and survival. Rivalries like Beanie Man vs. Bounty Killer electrified the scene, pushing the genre forward. The style was bold. Gold chains, bright suits, and larger-than-life personas. Artists were heroes, symbols of hope and success for the youth. The music followed a familiar formula: powerful rhythms, direct lyrics, and classic themes. Dancehall was a global phenomenon, but it played by established rules. The world loved it, but it didn't expect what was coming next. A young man from Portmore was about to rewrite everything. He would take the foundation and build something entirely new. The stage was set for a revolution. The world was about to meet Vybz Kartel. The sound, the style, the very culture of dancehall was about to change forever. The old guard had set the stage, but a new king was ready to claim the throne. The formula was about to be broken. Dancehall would never be the same again. The world was unprepared for the force that was coming. Enter the world boss. The foundation was strong, but the future was about to be rewritten. This is the story of how Vybz Kartel changed everything. Then came Adidja Palmer, Vybz Kartel. He wasn't from the usual Kingston neighborhoods, but from Portmore's Gaza. Kartel was sharp, ambitious, and determined to own dancehall, not just join it. He studied the greats, but refused to play by their rules. What set him apart? Versatility. Kartel could be a gangster on one track, a lover on the next, a storyteller, or a hitmaker. His voice was flexible, melodic, unpredictable, and instantly recognizable. He started as a ghostwriter, crafting hits for others before stepping into the spotlight. By the time he launched his solo career, he was already a master. His lyrics were clever, packed with metaphors and vivid imagery. Kartel wasn't just rhyming, he was painting pictures. He formed the Portmore Empire, seeing himself as both artist and CEO. Kartel was building a brand, a movement, and a vision for a global dancehall. He didn't just want to be king, he wanted to be world boss. Every move, every song, every image was calculated to change the game. Kartel's ambition was clear. He was here to transform dancehall. He challenged the boundaries, pushing the genre into new territory. His rise was fueled by intelligence, creativity, and relentless drive. Kartel's arrival marked the start of a new era. He was a force of nature, impossible to ignore. Dancehall had never seen anyone like him. He was unpredictable, exciting, and always one step ahead. Kartel's vision was bigger than Jamaica. It was global. He was ready to take over the world. The revolution had begun. Kartel wasn't just an artist, he was a movement. The world boss had arrived. Kartel's greatest weapon? His pen. He brought a new complexity to dancehall lyrics. Intricate rhymes, double meanings, and clever wordplay. Listening to Kartel was like solving a lyrical puzzle. He made fans think, catching new meanings with every listen. His storytelling was vivid. He could paint a world in 3 minutes. Songs like Life Sweet celebrated simple joys. Gun Sessions spun dark cinematic tales. Kartel switched effortlessly between moods and subjects. He gave a voice to the voiceless, telling real stories with artistry. He pushed boundaries, tackling taboo topics and controversial themes. His relationship songs were raw, honest, and often sparked debate. Even a song about shoes, like his Clark's trilogy, became a statement about identity and pride. Kartel found deep meaning in the ordinary, turning everyday objects into symbols. He never repeated himself, always evolving his style and subject matter. One year, party anthems, the next, socially conscious tracks. This constant innovation kept him at the top. Kartel wasn't just a DJ, he was a poet, an author, a social commentator. He elevated dancehall lyricism forever. His creativity was endless, his influence unmatched. Kartel made dancehall smarter, sharper, and more powerful. He changed the way artists wrote and the way fans listened. The art of storytelling in dancehall would never be the same. Kartel didn't just change the lyrics, he changed the sound. He had an ear for fresh, innovative rhythms, working with producers who pushed boundaries. Dancehall became more melodic, complex, and global, blending hip-hop, pop, and electronic influences. Kartel's flow was revolutionary. He treated his voice like an instrument, riding rhythms in unexpected ways. He blurred the lines between singing and DJing, inspiring a new generation of artists. His hooks were unforgettable, making his songs perfect for dance halls, radio, and the internet. Kartel made dancehall more pop-friendly without losing its edge. He pioneered auto-tune in dancehall, using it creatively to add new textures. Critics called it a gimmick, but Kartel turned it into an art form. Technology became another tool in his creative arsenal. He balanced street credibility with commercial appeal, reaching audiences worldwide. Kartel's sound was futuristic, bold, and uniquely his own. He broke from tradition, forging a new path for dancehall. His influence on the genre's sound is still felt today. Kartel made dancehall global, accessible, and ever-evolving. He redefined what dancehall could be. The beat of dancehall was never the same again. Kartel's influence went beyond music. He changed the way people talked. He was a language innovator, constantly introducing new slang in his songs. His words spread from dancehall to the streets, then to the world. Phrases like "cool like dat," "up to die time," and "wagwan" became global catchphrases. Kartel understood that language is power. His slang created a sense of community among fans. Using his words meant you were part of the movement. His slang was clever, witty, and often redefined English words with Jamaican meaning. World Boss, his self-given nickname, captured his ambition and status. Kartel's language became part of his artistic identity. New artists still use his slang. His words have entered mainstream pop culture. International stars borrow his phrases, spreading his influence even further. Kartel didn't just write songs, he changed the Jamaican language. His impact on speech and culture is permanent. He gave fans a new way to express themselves. Kartel's words are now woven into the fabric of global music. The lexicon of dancehall and Jamaica was forever changed. Kartel was a fashion icon, redefining the image of the dancehall artist. He broke from hyper-masculine norms, embracing bold colors, skinny jeans, and daring patterns. His style was fearless. Fashion was his canvas. Kartel's skin bleaching sparked controversy, forcing conversations about race and identity. He defended it as personal expression, challenging beauty standards. His Clark's songs turned a simple shoe into a national obsession and status symbol. Kartel was a trendsetter, making it cool to be different. His image was a form of rebellion, breaking stereotypes about Jamaican masculinity. He showed you could be tough and care about fashion. Young artists worldwide now follow his fearless approach to style. Kartel's influence on fashion is still visible today. He made individuality and self-expression central to dancehall. Kartel proved that style could be as revolutionary as music. He made it cool to stand out. Kartel had a global vision from day one. He crafted infectious melodies and hooks that crossed language barriers. Collaborating with international stars, he pushed dancehall into new markets. Kartel was an early adopter of the internet, building a global fan base through social media and digital releases. He bypassed traditional industry gatekeepers, reaching fans instantly worldwide. His features with Rihanna, Busta Rhymes, and Major Lazer put him on the world stage. Even after incarceration, his music and influence kept growing. Clubs from Berlin to Nairobi still play his hits. Global superstars like Drake and Bieber echo his style. Kartel succeeded. He made Jamaican streets sound the world's sound. He built a global empire on talent, innovation, and connection. Dancehall became a worldwide movement. Kartel was its ambassador. Kartel's influence is legendary. The Gaza Gully feud with Mavado divided Jamaica, even drawing in the Prime Minister to broker peace. Kartel's words could spark trends overnight, like the cake soap craze, where a single lyric emptied store shelves. He was more than a musician, he was a cultural force. Kartel mentored young artists in the Portmore Empire, launching careers like Popcons. He built a legacy, not just for himself, but for a new generation. Even from prison, Kartel remains the most talked-about figure in dancehall. His work ethic and creativity keep him relevant, dominating the genre. Kartel's presence is felt everywhere, even when unseen. His shadow looms over dancehall, shaping its future. He's the uncrowned king, a true influencer. Kartel's impact goes beyond music. It's woven into the culture. His story is one of unmatched power and reach. The world boss's influence endures. Kartel's story is a lesson in fearless innovation. He refused to follow trends. He created them. Kartel broke every rule, remaking dancehall in his own image. His legacy is more than hit songs. It's relentless creativity and evolution. He proved originality is more powerful than imitation. Kartel opened doors for new sounds, styles, and ideas. He made it acceptable for artists to be complex and multidimensional. His controversies sparked debate, forcing society to confront tough questions. Great art challenges and inspires, and Kartel's music does both. Kartel's revolution was about more than music. He showed young people their voices matter, their creativity has value. He taught them to break rules and forge their own path. That's the ultimate legacy of the world boss. Innovation, rebellion, and the power of being unapologetically different. Kartel changed the world by daring to be himself.